Hello guys, today is Thursday and I'm making this video for you as I make videos every Thursday. So this week is going to be one of those videos where I just talk to you from my room. I know we have been trying with the format some various new things, but this week it was pretty much a bad week for us. Well, it wasn't a bad week in the sense that something bad happened or anything, but it was just that there were certain things that are not in our control, and when that happens, that those things don't go the way we planned, we just don't feel good. But we are over that, and here we are, another video in the new week. So I've decided this week, to talk about the whole process of coming out again. I know we did a video on this a while ago, but I decided that I would like to talk a bit more about coming out and your family. So I came out to my mother very late in life. I think I was close to 30 years old when I told her, and well, I did wish that I had told her sooner for many reasons, which I would like to discuss in some other video at some other time. But basically it would have been easier if I had told her a long time ago rather than having waited so long. In fact, I was pretty much out to everyone. My friends, all of them knew. My college buddies, all of them knew. Most of my co-workers, they knew. And as for my boyfriend, I think he came out before I did, so obviously his parents knew before my mother did. And my father, obviously he's not in this world anymore, so I didn't need to come out to him. I was too young when he died. I was not too young, but I never got around to telling him anyway. So coming out is always difficult, and one of the most difficult things about coming out is that you really don't know how people are going to react and what their reaction will be. And sometimes things don't really just go as you plan to. But in my case, we were lucky, both me and my boyfriend, that my mother, although she took it quite hard for a week and it took her some time for it to all sink in, she basically saw that the whole point that I was who I was all the time, and I wasn't really a different person. It's just that I slept with someone that she never thought I would have been sleeping with. But actually, I think she suspected all along, because a long time back she had asked me quite pointedly if I was gay. At that time I just didn't answer her question. And later on, over the telephone, I came out to my mother over the telephone. She asked me what I was doing, and she kind of knew what I was doing. And she said that I don't like the fact that you're not normal, and that's what she told me. And I said I was normal and everything was normal, that I was just gay, and being gay is completely normal. And she didn't really accept that at first, but slowly and slowly she got around to the point that yes, I was normal indeed. Perhaps she still doesn't accept it fully, but it's not like she has a choice. At the end of the day, parents have to make a choice whether they want to accept their children for who they are or for who they want them to be. And it's not an easy choice, but they have to make this choice. It's not only in the case of gay children, but it's also in the case of straight children. Sometimes the life choices that children make are simply not what their parents had expected. So dealing with your parents is indeed important, and I would suggest anybody who's young and who wants to have a good relationship with their parents to tell them the truth. Take your time, take as much time as you want to. There's no hurry. Just make sure your affairs are settled, that you're comfortable with yourself, and that you can take care of yourself, and tell them. One of the subscribers sent me a Huffington Post article. I'll post the link to it. It's about where are the gays in India. I mean, it's an article. I don't remember the title exactly, but I'll post the link I'll post the link below in the description, and go through it, read it. It's a good article, and basically that's what I had wanted to talk about, and the fact that you really don't want your parents to go to their graves never knowing the real you. It is far better for them to know who you are as a person than for them to have seen a person who is not really their son, but is what they perceive to be their son. And if you can put up with this all your life, good luck to you, more power to you. But I would suggest, for the sake of your health, your parents' health, and also to some extent your sanity and your parents' sanity, that you tell them, because you owe it not only to yourself but also to them. They deserve to know the truth. And if you think you can live a lie, think about this: you will always have the fear that someone or the other is going to tell, someone or the other is going to see something, and it's better to hear from your mouth than someone else's. At least then there will be no deceit, or they would not feel that they've been cheated by their own flesh and blood. Think about it. It's really something that you should think about. As for Indian parents, and especially Indian circumstances, there may indeed be a case that they do not accept you for who you are. Be prepared for that. Coming out does not always end up pretty. I'm not going to lie to you. It is difficult and it is hard. And I suggest that you be prepared for the worst, but do not think that it's going to be the worst, because 99% of times, at least what I have seen, what I've experienced, whenever I've told someone I was gay, they were accepting of it. They were accepting of it. They never thought it was a big deal. Think about it. Why should anybody care? It's not really a big deal anymore. And even if it was a big deal, would you really want to spend time with someone who doesn't really like you at the end of the day? Would you? That's all I want to say for this week. I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope that you enjoy as usual. And bye for now. See you next week.